From BS and Beer Media, it's Top of the Bleachers with Jason and Tucker.
Handoff, Smith coming right, trying to outrun the coverage, makes a cut, gets it. Oh, he's still going all the way. He's going to score. He's got the five.
Let's see what the guys are talking about today.
Yo, 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 and a bottle of rum. Welcome to the Top of the Bleachers. It's Monday, December 16th, and we're live. Happy Monday, Tuck. Today, we're going to talk about all kinds of stuff. We got some weekend recap, just kind of NFL, NBA, some college stuff, just kind of hanging out, chilling. Before we do, be sure and hit that like and subscribe button for us. We really appreciate that. And join our Discord. The link is in the description. Come hang out with us. Chat with us.
Somebody hang out with us. It's depressing.
Please.
Hey,
What's up, man?
hey, Friday I talked about, when you unsubscribe, you hurt my heart. Okay.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Well, something that might hurt me even worse is if you subscribe, unsubscribe, subscribe again, and then unsubscribe. Like a guy named Russell at Arkansas. You say you're getting in the transfer portal, then you say, no, I'm not getting in the transfer portal. And now you're getting in the transfer portal. And you're one of the kids I liked,
Yeah.
That sucked.
I saw he has a history of this, man.
Oh, really?
He tried to switch high schools and didn't make it in, so he switched back. Then he committed to Arkansas, then he decommitted, he committed to Tennessee, then he decommitted, then he committed to Arkansas. So
I wonder if this bleeds over into his personal life. Like him and his girlfriend have been engaged and broken up 900 times or something like that.
No. He has a history of it.
He has commitment issues, it sounds like.
Something. Yeah, a lot of portal news, man. There's a lot of rumors going around and visits and people committing all over the place. It's pretty crazy out there right now.
I'm not part of it, man. So I don't
I like
partake.
Some of it. I'll keep up with the Arkansas stuff anyway, and then you see some other stuff while you're watching where you're like, we should have got that guy. There was this big offensive lineman. I forget where he committed somewhere, and I was thinking, man, because I think he came for a visit. So, but anyway, yeah, portal's still going. I think there's 12 days left or something. So plenty of time to still get guys and visits and all that stuff going on. So,
well, there's a whole football team out there. Like there was a whole football team that hit the transfer portal.
Yeah, well, Wake Forest coach today just retired. So all those players are going to be probably
people's timing is really weird. Okay,
it is. Yes, I know it. So some of those will no doubtly go into the portal. You know what I mean? Just because of coaching change and all that. But yeah, I saw some stuff for Arkansas, but there was supposedly a USC wide receiver was coming to visit. A wide receiver from Alabama was coming to visit. That's just some of the stuff I've heard. Not of it. And then there was a defensive end that just committed. I think he was from, where was he from? Hang on. He was from, I want to say Bowling Green or somewhere like that.
Since Saskatchewan, something like that.
I don't know. I forget where he's from. But anyway.
From Bowling Green, did you say?
I want to say, I don't know if that's right. Tulane, Bowling Green, I forget.
It's good to see that we're pulling in, the big time, guys.
He actually was a pretty good one, I think. Let me see if I can find anything over here on Hogbeat here.
Man, I have not watched any sports today whatsoever.
Really?
No. I got up this morning.
He's from Michigan State.
Still haven't gotten out of my PJs. I've been in my PJs all day. It's rainy and nasty outside at my house.
Yeah.
So
I'm trying to work, but I got vacation. I just like a mofo, man. I can't. I got 2 more days and then vacation starts, so I'm hanging on with a thread.
Yeah. Well, I got this week's going to be normal, and then next week it's like I'm off 2 days. No, I work 2. I work. I'm off 2 days. I work a day. I'm off 2 days. I work 2 days. Then I'm off 2 days and I work a day, and then I'm off 2 days and then I work a day. Something like that.
Holy moly!
Yeah.
I'd
So
be.
yeah.
You got all that wrote down somewhere? I hope.
It's all right here, man. All right.
Man, zing. I just gotta work 2 more days, man. I'm holding on thread. Well, anyway, let's see here. I got some slides we can get into. Little weekend recap of some stuff that happened.
But yeah, I haven't even gotten out of my PJs, man. I ended up watching a Christmas movie.
Oh, did
Yeah.
you get in your feels?
Say what?
Did you get in your feels?
No. Well, actually, it did make me tear up a little bit.
Oh,
It did make
wow,
me tear up a little bit. I watched Christmas Story Christmas. Have you ever seen that? The second one?
Like one time, but that means I haven't. No,
Dude, you ought to. Now that your dad has passed away, you ought to watch it.
no, I don't
Oh,
want to.
oh my gosh! Woo!
Oh my gosh.
It's
Well, anyway,
pretty good. It's pretty good.
I'll check it out. I saw the. Have you seen this Red One advertise? The trailer for that.
I went and watched it in the movie theater.
It's out on. I think you can watch it for free right now on something. Maybe
Yeah,
Amazon. Maybe I forget.
I went and watched it in the movie theater. It's okay.
Was it good? They're good.
It was all right. It's okay.
Okay. Well, anyway, so Saturday had a ball game. Hogs and the Bears. What'd you think?
Pretty. I don't know. I didn't think the defense was very good, especially at the start of the ball game. I mean, we got up big on them, but it was a lot because they were making mistakes, and I saw a lot of teachable moments. I mean, we handled business like we're supposed to. Boogie had a good game. Thero got some rest. Good things all around. I thought Trevin played well.
Yep.
But it was nice seeing Jonas Adu actually, I don't know, play some minutes, you know?
Yeah, they look good.
I don't know.
Big Z was the only one that didn't have a very good game. Everybody else was really efficient, played pretty good. We only had 9 turnovers, I think it was. 12 turnovers.
The kid for UCA, man, what is his name?
Lane Taylor.
No. There was another one. Had kind of a crazy name.
Coda or something was the other one I remember.
Faghetti or something like that.
Yeah, their point guard. Yeah,
dude, that kid can play.
He's all right.
The kid, dude. Like I had to listen to it on the radio. Okay.
Yeah.
And I don't know how many times Faghetti was getting to the basket, but he was getting there a lot.
Yeah. Well, they kept talking about Lane Taylor. He's I guess from Farmington, and he like a local hero almost based on his high school career, I guess. So they talked about him a lot for UCA,
dude.
And I guess UCA had a bunch of guys, had like 2 or 3 starters out too, so they weren't full strength.
They had 2 guys. Yeah, they had 2 starters that were out. They might have had more guys than that, but only 2 of their starters and 2 of their better players. I mean, not that it'd have been 10, 15 points better for them, but
yeah, I thought we looked really good. Of course, UCA, they were undermanned, and we were just way longer than them, way bigger than them.
Yes.
In every position.
I think that's why I was disappointed with the 57 points. I was expecting more like a route like we put on Eastern Delaware School for the Blind, whatever the school that was,
What was the score? 82-57, 25.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah, I know. We had it stretched out to 30 at a couple points, and then we let the scrubs in at the end of the ball game.
Yeah, we did. Well, a couple minutes there, but yeah, that looked all right. I thought so. And then Boogie had 9 assists, which got him boom, freshman of the week.
9 assists, 16 points. It was like 6 steals. He was only like 4 stats away from having a triple double.
Let's see here. Where is he at?
He had five
rebounds.
steals. Yeah. And I think the best stat of all is he only had 1 turnover.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's the best stat on the whole sheet. Matter of fact, if you 13 turnovers 12 turnovers for the ball game is way too many for a ball game. But hey, man, that's better than, I can guarantee you UCA had more than that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I could have put their stuff on here too. It makes everything so small it's hard to read. So I didn't put their stuff on here, but I can tell you what they were.
Sure.
If you want me to. Let's see here. This was wrong day. Wrong sport.
And we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players in double figures. So everybody contributed.
Yeah, so let's see.
Billy Richmond only had 4 points, but he ended up with 3 offensive rebounds. Those are big offensive rebounds.
They only had 9 turnovers.
Really? See,
Yeah.
turnovers bother me, but it's nice to know that our point guard wasn't the one doing it.
They had their team totals, right? 22 rebounds.
Man, Trevin had 3 turnovers. DJ had 3 turnovers.
Yeah. Gotta cut those down a little bit. But anyway, yeah. Hogs win. I think they play Saturday, some A&T school. Nobody again. They got a couple more games before conference play starts. And then I wanted to talk about the whole SEC as a whole, man. These guys are crazy. Everybody's balling out. Everybody's balling out. Oklahoma was like at the SEC media days. That there was people almost laughing about, oh yeah, they're gonna be last, they're gonna suck, they're gonna be horrible, and now they're 10-0. It's supposed to be the bad team.
Florida's 10-0, OU's 10-0. Kentucky's sitting there 10-1, and their one loss was to a good team. It's not like they lost to a crappy team.
Yep. Tennessee's 10-0.
Yeah.
Yep. And then yep. Even Georgia is 9-1.
The worst team in the conference, South Carolina.
I don't know. Come on, South Carolina.
At 7-3, man.
That's crazy. This year is going to be nuts, man. I want to start trying to do some kind of power rankings, though, maybe once a week, like we did the football.
That's going to be hard to do, man.
It is going to be hard to do, but we'll wait a couple of weeks till maybe after the first week of conference play or something. We'll try to rank everybody and see how it goes.
It might be a little easier when you get into conference play because it'd be easier to, to judge who's better than who,
Yeah, until everybody's record shakes out a little bit, but some of these teams have played better competition. I will say that, but
as of right now, man, I think they're predicting. Of course, take a prediction at it, face value, but they're saying like there could be 10 SEC teams get into the tournament this year.
Yeah, they're saying more than that. Even I've heard a couple people say it's crazy. Wouldn't it be something if they all got in? I wonder if that's ever happened. All 16 get in. I mean, wouldn't that be something? That'd be absurd.
Oh my gosh, it would be a.
Let's see.
It'd be a revolt from the other conferences.
Here's your okay. So this is your average opponent ranks. Oh wow, that's crazy. Yeah, Auburn's played really stiff tip competition. Texas A&M has too.
Auburn, man.
Alabama has too. Alabama's first.
Auburn is
Alabama and Auburn. Oof. Both their schedules been rough so far. That's crazy. Anyway, just a little SEC stuff there for you. And then the Boogie was freshman of the week. I showed you where we talked about that a little bit. And then I don't know if you saw this, but Marshall's opting out of the Independence Bowl because of the transfer portal. Like we just talked about this a few days ago about what would happen if you didn't have enough players. Apparently, you can opt out, and I saw someone was taking their place. Oh, let me go see if I can find that. But they got someone to fill in for them. You know what I mean? Let's see. Army, where are you at? By the way, you know this weekend's the college playoffs and all that stuff is this weekend, right? Saturday.
there's a game on Friday, isn't there?
Yeah, but all day Saturday, right? There's all these big games on, right?
Yeah.
Guess what my family Christmas is?
Saturday.
Yeah. Louisiana Tech is filling in.
We'll just turn it on in the background, man.
Yeah, I don't know if they'll let me. I don't know. We'll
let you? Where are you having Christmas at?
It's here at my house, but
well, then let is not a part of it. Okay.
Well, I'm not as mean as you, so
you don't have to turn the sound on, but you can have the game on.
Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, Marshall's opting out. Louisiana Tech's going to take their place. We just talked about this a couple days ago.
This is I don't know what to say. The NCAA brought this upon themselves. Opening the transfer portal before the season's over is stupid. Not paying these kids when they don't finish their commitment is stupid. I don't know what else to say about it, man. I think until they start losing some revenue and stuff, they won't fix it either.
Yeah, Penn State's coach came out a while ago too. He's pretty mad. I guess their backup quarterback hit the transfer portal. He's pretty upset. He's making a big stink about it and how it ought to be different timing and all that stuff, which is what everybody's saying because it's dumb. Like who thought that was a good idea? Like who?
Of the agents?
Who? Like nobody. How could they have thought that would be a good idea? Let's do it right in the middle of bowl season.
Who thought guaranteed money was a good idea?
What?
Like what money is guaranteed? Are you
guaranteed?
Like if you don't show up to work for the last 3 months of your contract, do they pay you for the last? Is that money guaranteed?
I don't know when their thing ends. Probably the last game or something.
I'm talking about you personally. Like if I just decide not to show up to work for the last 3 months of the year at the post office, I was just going to opt out. They're not going to pay me for those 3 months that I'm sitting at home.
No.
They're not going to keep me from going and sitting at home if that's what I want to do, but they're not going to pay me while I'm out. Guaranteed money is silly. If you don't honor,
I guess I'm not following what you're talking about. What do you mean guaranteed money? I'm not following.
This kid right here who's gonna, or not this kid, any kid that was paid NIL money. All right. Say you gave him $100,000. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
And then he comes to you before the bowl game. You all have a bowl game, and he says, "I'm hitting the transfer portal." He is officially no longer with the team, but you still owe him the rest of his $100,000, even though he didn't play the bowl game for you. The $100,000.
He's already been paid.
Well, not every university does it that way. Some universities, they don't pay you till the end of the year.
I thought that meant last game of the like regular season.
Well, apparently it does. Apparently, that's what I'm saying. The whole concept is stupid. If you're not going to get the kids to stay for the entire season, which includes your bowl game, if you get a bowl game, then why are you having these stupid bowl games?
I agree with that. I don't understand that either.
All these bowl games are going to be is watching scrubs play football.
Yeah, I did hear, actually, a player talking about this, and it's actually an Arkansas player. And he was like, it, and he could be blowing smoke, right? But he was like, it felt more like a refreshing in a way. Like it was sad that all the guys left, right? It was sad that they left because they had real relationships with those guys.
Sure.
But at the same time, he used the words business. This is the first time I've heard a college kid say this so far. We understand it's a business. And the guys that are left on the team feel like it's a big opportunity for them to get to, get their shot or whatever.
Sure.
So,
I'm not saying it's not good for the 40-something kids on the team that never get to play. I'm not saying
and like
yeah. I'm just saying it's going to be a crappy product. That's all I'm going to say. It's not their fault. They don't ever get to play, and now they're going to be playing, and it's going to be a crappy product. You're going to have some outstanding players. You're going to have some guys show up, and you're going to be like, well, why wasn't that guy playing all year long?
Yeah.
But they're going to be few and far between. I mean, it's not going to be like every kid out there is going to step up and be awesome.
No, I didn't mean that. I just
not only that, you're going to be going with your second team offensive line, your second team defense, your second team secondary, your second team wide receivers, maybe your third quarterback.
I'm just telling you what the kid said. He was positive about it.
Well, from the player standpoint, it's great. There's no repercussions on the kids whatsoever. The kids get their money. They get to get in the transfer portal. They get to get paid more money wherever they go. It's the university and the fans that are taking the stick up the butt, man. That's all I'm saying. Like whoever decided to open in the transfer portal before the year was up was an idiot. Total freaking idiot. Well, a lot of things that they've done in this is chaotic. I'm sure it's going to work itself out, but maybe not. I don't know. I'm not a soothsayer.
Not until they have some kind of rules in place.
That would be nice.
If they ever do. I don't know. I mean, they have to at some point, I think, because
all they did, university.
Here's an example. I don't know if this is real or not, but if this is the kind of crap that they're dealing with out here, this is unbelievable. This is what this one kid wanted. This kid had 8 catches last year. Okay. 8 catches.
Family, hotel, and travel arrangements. Each game and up to 10 members have travel tickets and costs paid for. Wow. Medical injury time off and playing after injury determined only by Micah and his family.
Personal driver and Cadillac SUV for spring practice through the end of the season. Personal driver.
That's something you should do with your $700K. Okay, if you want a personal driver, go get you a personal driver.
This is absurd. If this is real, I don't know if this is real. This just be made up. But if this is real and this is the kind of crap that coaches are having to deal with,
well, coaches are going to have to. And here's the big problem. Here's one of the biggest problems. Okay, is coaches are going to have to learn how to say no. And the problem with that is you have Ryan Days and Whiff and Kiffin who have the budget, and they're not going to. Okay, is that what you want, kid? Sure. We'll take care of it.
Yeah, that's part of it. Yep.
But until you have universities actually say no, kid, you got to put up more than 8 receptions before you get this kind of.
Yeah.
But hey, man, if they're willing to pay it, power to the kid. Go for it, kid. Get you a personal driver and 10 family members and all that. Go for it.
This is crazy. This is crazy if this is real thing. It's why some of them are going to GMs, and even the player that I told you about earlier, I was listening to. He said that it's weird because you have this personal relationship with the coach. You know, you're like family. You know what I mean? It's like talking with your family over money, and then your family member being like, "Nah, you're not good enough." You know, it's like those. There's emotions and stuff involved. It'd be better if there was a GM that they could go talk to about the money part of it and keep that separate from their relationship with the coaches. And I agree with that. I think that, and not only that, just the coach don't need to be doing that. He needs to be coaching. He doesn't need to be dealing with money and contracts and nil deals, and that should be somebody else.
So that's interesting because I can see like 5 years down the road, maybe not even that far, but like 5 years down the road, being like, dude, we got the coach, we got this, we're set up. If we could just get a GM that knew what the hell he was doing.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. It's gonna be weird because I mean, what and he had to work with the athletic director, you know what I mean? And and then is a GM over football, GM over basketball, GM over baseball, or is there a GM over everybody? Like, how's that work too? You know what I mean? Like,
Well, I think the AD is over everything, so you would have to have separate GMs for separate sports.
probably. I would imagine football would need their own anyway.
You also have to have somebody hired who oversees or helps the AD oversee all the GMs because you're putting a lot of people in situations where money can be embezzled, backdoor deals can be done, that kind of thing. So, man, I don't know. It's crazy. That's why that's why a lot of these teams are like selling off 51% of their team because they're like, screw it, we don't want to deal with this. We'll let Walmart worry about this or whatever, and we'll handle the education and the stuff, other stuff going on the university.
Yep. Yeah.
It's gonna be pro ball. It's gonna be semi-pro ball, is what it's gonna be.
Oh yeah.
It's already semi-pro ball.
It is. Yeah. I think it's definitely going to have the same structure, probably. Anyway, if this story here is true, it's ridiculous. So, but anyway, on the next thing, we had the Heisman winner over the weekend.
Yeah.
Travis Hunter won the Heisman. This dude is unreal. Could have an argument for the kid from Boise State. Could have an argument.
I think you got an argument for the kid from Arizona State, Scadaboo, and he didn't even get invited.
Yep.
I think what set Travis, what I don't have a problem with Travis Hunter winning this, just for the simple fact that he plays both sides of the ball and he was dominant on both sides of the ball. So, I mean, that's pretty freaking impressive in college. So, yeah, he probably deserves it.
He's got a little bit of drama going on around him right now.
His girlfriend, something about his girlfriend?
Yeah, I guess she's a former stripper or something.
Okay.
Something. So, well, they made a big deal about that, and now it came to light, and she didn't want it to come to light, and she's been sitting around crying and drinking.
Who made a big deal about it?
I don't know. Social media, I guess. I don't know. Wow. I have no idea. I just know she's upset about it, and he's upset about it. And y'all need to stop talking about my girlfriend.
Well, did he know that she was a stripper before he started dating her?
Well, hell yes. I mean,
so what business is it of ours?
I'm just telling you that she's upset and she's crying and drinking. That's all I'm telling you.
Well, it's not a good mixture.
Because we needed something to talk about, so I'm talking about it. What do you mean? Why am I talking about it?
No, I mean, I don't mean like why are we talking about it. I mean, like, why does social media care if she's a stripper? If he don't care,
why does everybody care? You know why? Because we're a bunch of conservative people that care about that kind of stuff. You know that
it would be a story. It would to me. Okay, me personally, it would be a story, something to shine light on. if Travis didn't know that she used to be a stripper, and then it
Mm.
came to light to
Well.
him and everybody else that she was a stripper. Whoa, now you got a story. Okay.
I don't even know she was a stripper. You know, who I can't confirm or deny. I don't know. I just reading the story I saw is all I know. You come at me with these questions. I don't know the answer to these questions. Like I'm just telling you the story. Go ask Travis Sutter if he knew she's a stripper. I don't know.
Ain't none of my business. I don't care if she was a stripper or not. I ain't dating her.
Well, I find it interesting because I know some strippers and they ain't nothing but gold diggers. So that ain't probably not a good thing to have her around if it's him. Maybe I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm sure these kids have to worry about gold diggers. They have to, right? They have to. They got money all of a sudden.
Anything I say right now could get me in trouble. Okay. All right.
Okay.
I don't think there's a woman alive. I don't think there's a woman alive out there that wants to be with a man who doesn't contribute anything financially to the relationship. But I could be wrong.
I don't know.
Be wrong.
Well, there's house husbands. I know that.
Right. I couldn't be one. I couldn't be one.
I could probably be one.
I'd have to have something, dude.
I ain't scared of it. I got hobbies to keep me busy.
But every time you wanted something, every time you needed something, you'd have to go to her and be like,
"You do that anyway. What are you talking about?"
I do not. I go and buy whatever I want. I just don't buy a lot.
You don't buy whatever you want.
Yeah, I do. I buy whatever I want. I just don't buy a lot of it.
Okay. Because anytime I ask you want to do so, I gotta check with the lady with the money and.
Well, I got to know how much money I got. You always want to do expensive stuff. It's like, hey man, you want to go
expensive.
You want to go skydive with LeBron James? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if I got that kind of money. I got to look at the account.
First of all, I ain't going skydiving ever. Second of all, I ain't going skydiving with LeBron James. Even if I go skydiving, I ain't going with that sucker. LeBron. Anyway, I ain't going skydiving.
It was just an example.
Oh man. Anyway, here's your Heisman winner.
Good job, Travis. Good job.
And then two of the better matchups this weekend. Here's the outcomes. The Bills-Lions game was crazy.
Yeah, I think Dan Campbell lost that ball game for the Lions.
Okay, explain.
He decided with 10 minutes left on the clock to onside kick. And the guy picked it up and ran it down to the 5-yard line. It's like it was way too early in the ball game. And they ended up scoring like 2 more times before, after the onside kick and all that. And it led to a touchdown. And if he would have just done what he should have done and kicked the ball away and trusted his defense, I think he might have had a better chance of being in this ball game in the end. And I don't blame him for being aggressive. I like aggressiveness. I like going for it on 4th down and that kind of thing. But there's a difference between being aggressive and being overly aggressive. And now with the onside kick rules, you got to even announce it. You can't even surprise them with it or anything like that. I didn't think it was a good coaching move. I think he should have just punted it away and trusted his defense.
I agree with that too. He's a gambler though, man. That's what he does.
He is a gambler, and there's just like the song says, you got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them. And there are times you got to punt the ball away. It might not be what you want to do. And it was a kickoff too. I mean, you had just scored, you had the momentum, get your defense out there, get a 3 and out, get the ball back. But instead, you end up giving 7 points right back to the Bills because they take it down to the 5, and I think 2 plays or maybe the next play they're in the end zone. So I mean,
you can't do that right there in that time of the game.
And honestly, with the new onside kick rules, I wouldn't do it unless, we're talking about 40 seconds left, no timeouts. I need the ball back. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Because the new onside kick rules, it's not even like you can work up a new trick play or something where they don't know it's coming, so because you have to say, hey, we're about to onside kick.
Yeah. That's so weird. Like that.
I don't like it, but whatever.
That takes all the fun out of the onside kick.
It also, they have rules too. Like you have to be down. You can't onside kick when you're up. You can't onside kick except in the fourth quarter. You're not allowed to onside kick at like coming out of half or anything like that. They take the element of surprise totally out of it.
That's stupid. That's stupid, man. And then the Eagles beat the Steelers pretty convincingly too. They kept Barkley in check pretty much, but Hurts was just, man, he just was efficient.
Well, that's what a running game does for you. When Zeke was at his best and you had to put 8 in the box and worry about Zeke all the time, Dak, would have games where he just tore it up throwing the ball because it opened, everything's one-on-one outside because they got to worry about freaking your running back. So Barkley affects the game even when he's not having the greatest game.
Yep.
He still ends up, with what, 69 yards on 19 carries. I mean, that's not too bad, man.
That's not too bad. And Philadelphia's loaded at receiver too, man. So they get those one-on-ones, man. They're going to win those the majority of the time. So
Steelers rely a lot on their defense turning the ball over, and their defense played well, but they could never turn the ball over on the Eagles. So,
man. Anyway, pretty good game. Both these games are pretty good.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
And then let me see. I didn't look at the other one. I didn't pull any of the other ones anyway. But let's see if there's any other close ones that I missed.
No, how about them Cowboys? When it doesn't mean anything and the games don't mean a damn, well, man, can we play some football? We can play some football.
The Rams beat the Niners in a real barn burner. Cowboys, man, every time I looked up, they scored a touchdown. So, I mean, I don't know.
Because the game don't mean nothing.
It's because the Panthers suck. That's why.
Yeah, the Panthers were the favorite going into that ball game, by the way.
That's ridiculous.
I'm telling you, the Cowboys are really, really good this year on the road. They just suck at home.
You know what, man?
What?
It's Cowboys, Chiefs, Bengals, Commanders, Ravens win. Yeah. Jets win. Yeah. Dolphins lost.
Kansas City wins, but I guess high ankle sprain for Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah. Eagles won. Did the Cardinals win? Cardinals won. Packers.
They ever give a update on that kid for the Dolphins that they had to card out?
I saw he was able to move all his extremities and stuff. I saw.
That's good. I don't think I ever saw him move on the field. I thought he was dead. I was like, they're carting off a dead body right there.
All right, man. So far, how many games so far have we played? 16. So 14 games. I'm 13-1. And I missed my stinking parlay because of these stupid Dolphins. Stupid Dolphin game. and the guy that won the thing in our deal was undefeated again. I missed one game, somebody goes undefeated. It's like, what the heck?
Sorry,
That's happened to me at least twice.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
It's ridiculous. Anyway,
You
there's
should
the
you should just be happy you went 13-1 and not 1-13.
I am happy. I'm just disappointed, I guess.
Okay.
And then tonight or tomorrow night, you got your NBA
Oh,
Cup
thank
championship.
God. Yes. All right.
Milwaukee and
All right,
Oklahoma.
man.
I think it's in Vegas, I believe. Yeah, it's in
Man, I'm gonna put that on my calendar. I've got to see the Cup championship. That is amazing.
I'll probably watch it on a nothing Tuesday night. Probably. I saw they're going to even announce a All NBA Cup team.
Ooh, wow.
I don't even
that'll
know what that gets you, but
be good.
yeah, there you go. So that's tomorrow night.
Then maybe they'll be one of the, you were talking about them doing something different from the All-Star game and having, teams play each other and doing like a little tournament or whatever. Maybe the NBA Cup team can be one of those teams. Yeah.
Maybe. Then your regular schedule, NBA schedule for tonight. I didn't really see anything. There's literally nothing on TV. It's all on League Pass, so you can't watch it unless you got League Pass anyway. But nothing too much.
What I don't understand is I see all kinds of stories that the NBA is worried why their viewership is down, and I can't watch any of these games unless I have NBA League Pass. I can tell you right now why your viewership's down. Put some of this crap on TNT and TBS, man. Show us some ball games, dickheads.
I want you to buy their thing.
Well, that's why your viewership sucks right there. I have enough subscriptions.
And then tonight you got your Monday night football games left. I think this is the last thing I had. Yeah. So you got your Bears, Vikings, and your Falcons, Raiders. This is all icky. It's all icky.
I don't know. Bears, Vikings. It'll be fun to watch the Vikings put up 60 points.
Yeah.
Falcons, Raiders. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Got to put Penix in the ball game.
Who, man? What in the world? This is just. I'm losing interest in the NFL quick.
Well, I think it's normal. We're getting close to the playoffs. I mean, it'll get interesting again here in a little bit. But right now, you have those teams that are just dominating that are going to be in the playoffs, and then you have all these crappy teams that even if they make the playoffs, they ain't going nowhere. So
yeah, that's kind of how it is.
Yeah,
it's like we got like 2 more weeks to go through, and then there'll be 1 week of, oh man, if so and so wins, they're in. If this team loses, they're out. And there'll be some of that. That'll make it interesting. But
they'll be out anyway because they're going to have to face the 1 seed or whatever, and they'll get their butts kicked in the first round.
Probably.
It's like
probably.
I don't know.
Probably, yeah. Anyway, here's your Monday night's football schedule for tonight.
And those 2 games probably mean something to some of those fans, like, oh, if we win these last so and so ball games and such loses and so ties over here and Jimmy wears his part on the other side, then we could probably make the playoffs.
Probably. Yeah. Let me see if there's any other commits right quick before we jump off. No, just this Ken Talley guy from Michigan State. That's where he was from. I couldn't remember a while ago.
Did you hear that?
Is that thunder?
That is thunder, man. It is. I got lightning and thunder like a mother right now.
Dang. Well, hang on 1 minute. I forgot something.
What'd you forget? Oh
Band.
yeah, Suicide Crafts. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're struggling out there, it's the holidays, getting close to Christmas. You need
Maybe
some
your
help.
team sucks. Maybe your team sucks. They've sucked for a while, and
Maybe your
you're tired of them sucking.
maybe your NFL team sucks, your NBA team sucks, your college team suck. Maybe they all suck. And you need somebody to talk to. You can
You
call
can't hit
588.
you can't hit a parlay. You know, your wife's always got you doing projects. It's just you. If you're having trouble, so all I'm saying, there's people you can reach out to, people that'll listen to you, they'll text with you,
Yep.
they'll talk with you, they'll do a video chat with you if that's what you want to do. Just dial 988. Don't do life alone.
Don't do life alone. That's right, man. All right, dude. I'm gonna get out of here. Enjoy your Monday evening, and are we gonna start on time tomorrow?
I don't know. I'll let you know in the morning. I never know what it's going to be like.
I'm taking
Every
bets.
time I walk into the building at the post office, it's Christmas. I have no idea what I'm walking
I know.
into.
That's what I'm saying. You're like right at the door at Christmas. I feel like tomorrow you're gonna walk in and be like, all the last minute shoppers are still shopping.
I am a last minute shopper. I still have to buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more gifts.
What? Now we just talked a couple of days ago, and you were like way ahead of me. I had 0 gifts. Guess what? I have all my gifts now,
Yeah.
and you don't have yours.
Well, the family, the immediate family, and all of that is taken care of. My name is on a package in there, for that person. I have no idea what I bought them, but I bought them something, and my name's on it. Okay. These 5 gifts are for coworkers that I need to personally go and buy.
5?
4 coworkers. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dang, you must really
And I
like
got to
your
get,
coworkers.
and I got to get Lacey a present too.
You must really like your coworkers. You crazy.
I'm going to tell you that, okay, at the post office, you have supervision, and then you have the clerks, and then you have all the carriers. All right. The heartbeat, you have more than that. You have the truck drivers that bring it in. You have the janitor. There's all kinds of people. All right. But out of those 3, that line that gets you your package, the heartbeat is the clerks. All right. The clerks can make your day or break your day like that. Okay. So all 4 of my clerks, Jessica, Ray, Ashley, and Teresa, all right, they take good care of me. So Christmas time, I get them gifts.
Grease them skids.
Yeah. I want them to like me. They can hate everybody else in the office. I want them to like me.
These manipulation games you play.
It's not manipulation. It's it's appreciation. I'm showing my appreciation for what they do all year. And honestly, they work odd hours. Like Jessica will show up at like 3:00 in the morning, and she gets off at like 1 in the afternoon. She works odd hours. And
I've heard you mention Teresa before, but
yeah. Well, we have 4 Teresas at my post office.
oh my goodness.
Yeah. So trying to keep them all. So they all have nicknames. Everybody's got. As a matter of fact, just about everybody at the post office has got a nickname.
What's your nickname?
I'm Tucker. I don't do nicknames. I already
Pooh Bear.
I already have an unusual name. So you don't give a guy with an unusual name a nickname.
What? Okay.
I guess if I was going to have a nickname, it would be Tuck. So a lot of people will shorten it to Tuck or whatever.
So when you create like a username or you create like a gamer tag or something like that, what would you use? What name would you make it? What would be a cool name that you would think of? Or would you just use your name? or are you like Red Bandit 27? You know what I mean? Like, what's your go-to? You know what I mean? What's your go-to?
It's usually something like T-Dog or
T-Dog. That's what you are on my phone.
sometimes I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't game enough. Like when I'm creating Madden players and stuff like that, I usually pick a name of what I sounds like a cool football name. Like Johnny Rocket or
Yeah, I do that stuff too. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Jay Gunn. I use that one a lot. Gunn.
yeah,
That's his last name.
yeah.
For gamer
Think-
stuff though, I use I got a couple different ones. Right now I got a Crypto Knight.
Kryptonite. All right.
Crypto Knight.
Yeah,
Night like
yeah,
K-N-I. Yeah,
yeah.
Crypto
Sure,
Knight.
sure.
And then I got Engineer Guru.
All right.
That's my other one. I got one of those too.
Seems kind of long.
Yeah. And then my main one is Grandpa Bomber. And that's how all my friends know me. Bomber. That's what they all call me. Bomber. Bomber.
See, you're one of those guys that grew up with a nickname. You always had a nickname.
I have always had a nickname, yes.
But one of the reasons why is because you had such a common name, Jason.
I suppose so.
Yeah.
I suppose so. I didn't think it was that common of a name when I was a kid, but then the older I got, there's more and more and more and more and more of them. Now it's everywhere.
It's a biblical name.
Yeah. I was named after Jason Robards. Everybody always asks me though. The first thing people always ask me, "Are you related to Arlo?" I don't know why people ask me that. They always ask me that.
Arlo Guthrie?
Yeah. Are you related to Arlo?
Because it's probably the most famous Guthrie they know. Can you name another famous Guthrie?
Janet Guthrie. She's a race car driver.
Never heard of her.
Formula One.
I've heard of Arlo Guthrie.
Yeah, Arlo was most famous. He was always on. Was it Cheers or whatever? Yeah.
Yeah.
Credits or whatever. There was Mark Guthrie. He was a pitcher. He pitched for the Angels.
I don't know another famous, like I'm famous. I don't know any famous Scarboroughs.
Yeah, Chuck Scarborough.
No, his is Chuck Scarborough. He like puts an extra O in there.
Okay.
Which is what every one of my coaches ever call me. Scarborough, get your butt over here.
Scarborough. All right, man. I'll get out of here. My dogs are whining over here. I hear them. They're hungry.
Oh, is it that time?
It's that time, yeah.
I'm supposed to cook dinner tonight. We're doing breakfast for dinner.
Nice. I cooked breakfast a while ago.
Doing waffles and bacon.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I need to schedule a visit to come down and see you.
Why? Because you want waffles and bacon?
No.
Lacey brought up the fact that last year we came up to y'all's place for New Year's.
Oh, yeah?
I don't remember that, but she said we did. She said we rented a van, and I kind of remember that.
You rented a van?
Well, we did a rent-a-car, and we ended up with a minivan.
I don't remember that at all.
I kind of remember it, but not really.
You didn't stay for New Year's, though, did you? You guys went home?
I said the same thing. Lacey says we did, but I thought we left early.
You can't. You weren't here very long at all. And I thought, well, why did you? Well, I thought you were coming for New Year's, but you didn't stay for New Year's.
I don't know. Have we been somewhere else and we stopped through there?
You came up and you went and saw the baby.
Oh, the baby! Got to see the baby.
I think you went and saw my mom, she was still out at the farm.
Oh, maybe that's what we did. I don't remember, man. I really don't remember. That was a year ago.
I will get back to you that. Maybe we can come down for the first. I'll let you know. When is the first? What is that?
It's a Wednesday.
That's so far away. It's a Wednesday.
It's a Wednesday.
I'll let you know. I'll let you know. This is the first is on a Wednesday. Oh, that's ridiculous.
Well, Christmas is on a Wednesday. Christmas and New Year's always fall on the same day.
Okay. All right. So it'd actually be Tuesday. I would need to come up Tuesday.
Yeah, I gotta work. I gotta work Tuesday, but I'll be off on Wednesday.
All right, I'll let you know. All right, let's get out of here.
All right, dude.
I'll catch you later, man.
All right, peace, brother.
Peace.
Thanks for watching our show. Remember to subscribe for more shows on the network. Smash the like button, share, and comment.